while the Senate still debates on the date for convening for Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment trial, a group of student leaders trooped to the Senate with a proposal for sitting Senate President Chiz Escudero. Hannah T. is at the Senate with the details. Hannah, go ahead.
Despite the heavy rain, a group of student leaders still went here at the Senate to deliver an open letter to Senate President Chiz Escudero asking him to inhibit himself from the impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Duterte. The letter was signed by youth and student leaders from universities including Ateneo de Manila, University of the Philippines, and Visayas State University. They argue that the impeachment process has become politically toxic and distracts from the real issue, whether or not the vice president should be held accountable. The group even tied red ribbons around the Senate gate with Chiz inhibit on them. It can be recalled that SP Chiz Escudero earlier moved the presentation of the articles of impeachment from June 3 to June 11, the last session day of the 19th Congress, to prioritize the passage of landmark measures. It was also Escudero who said any motion may be done in plenary, including a motion to dismiss the complaint against the VP. In the group's letter, they say the impeachment trial must be a justice process, not a political circus. And as Senate President Escudero, stepping back from the trial, would assure the public that the Senate will stand above partisan politics. They also urge the Senate to act decisively and immediately after the trial was delayed for weeks, saying this is a pivotal moment for accountability. They also hope that SP Chiz receives their appeal ahead of the reconvening of the impeachment court on August 4.
Hannah, should SP Chiz inhibit? Did they mention any senator that they want as presiding officer?
Actually, they say that it's up to the impeachment court on who will preside the trial as long as it's not SP Chiz.
So has SP Chiz responded, or at least did his office receive the letter?
Actually, SP Chiz has responded. He said just because his actions don't favor certain groups doesn't mean they're wrong. He also pointed out that these organizations or groups clearly support the impeachment or conviction of VP Sara, but the Senate, under his leadership, will not side with anyone. As Escudero also confirmed that August 4 is the tentative date for the start of the impeachment trial, since there's a need to formally notify all partners or all parties involved. But this contradicts actually his earlier statement that the Senate could convene as an impeachment court as early as the day after PBBM's SONA, which is July 28. SP Chiz Escudero led today's unveiling of the legacy wall of the 20th Congress here at the Senate. He says the portraits of all the senators are arranged alphabetically. This is different from the legacy wall of the 19th Congress, where senators were arranged according to Senate leadership. Back to you, Mai.
Thank you for that report, Hannah T, live from the Senate.